Hey, how are you doing? My name is Shu, and Happy New Year. I hope you had a wonderful holiday. Speaking of New Year's, one of my New Year's resolutions is to improve my information diet, which is, the information and the content I consume. The reason why I think this is important is that the information you consume has a huge impact on your mood, well-being, and your learning as well. So currently, I have two problems with my information diet. One is that I watch too much news, which negatively affects my mood. In my case, watching the news makes me a sad and more irritable person, which is definitely not the kind of person I want to be. The second problem I have is that I tend to consume too much information and not doing anything with it. So what happens is that I try to read lots of articles and watch YouTube videos to keep up with the trend and learn new things. However, as a result, I got so busy consuming all the content that I spent little time creating my own content or, making output, which is far more important in my experience. So one of my goals of this year is to solve these problems and improve my information diet. And I know there are a bunch of ways to achieve this goal, but in this video, I want to introduce some apps that I found really useful. So currently, I use multiple apps to collect information. That includes news apps like BBC, Al Jazeera, and apps like InnoReader and Medium to read articles, and then social media apps like Twitter and Facebook. But because there's so much going on, I had to spend hours and hours every day to catch up with everything. Eventually, I got tired of catching up, and there are like 8,000 unread articles in my InnoReader, which is so overwhelming that I don't want to even open the app. So I decided to reduce the number of apps I use to collect information, and the first thing I did was to delete the news apps like BBC and Al Jazeera because news bumps me out. And frankly speaking, I don't think it's necessary to read the news every single day. And in my case, I think it's enough to watch the news maybe once a week. Secondly, I discovered this new app called Mailbrew. It essentially sends you a daily briefing which contains your favorite newsletters and popular articles from your favorite websites and blogs, as well as a list of cool products from Product Hunt, which is a great way to discover new apps and tools. Also, you can receive top tweets from your favorite Twitter accounts, so you won't have to miss them. This is actually my favorite feature of this app because I learned so much from Twitter. So using this app, it removes the need to constantly check multiple blogs, websites, and Twitter as well. If you want to keep the source of information minimal, using Mailbrew would be enough. But if you want just a little bit more, I would recommend this app called Refind, which I actually reviewed a while ago. I used to use this app, but I switched to InnoReader like 6 months ago, but I decided to go back because InnoReader is just too much for me. I can't possibly keep up with hundreds of new articles every day. So instead, I started using Refind again. What I like about this app is that it picks only a handful of articles that it thinks you like. This way, you don't get bombarded with hundreds of new articles. Also, they added a new feature called Deep Dive, where you can see the best articles in different fields, handpicked by experts. It looks like a great way to find a quality source of information quickly. It's available for iPhone and Android if you're interested. Reducing the quantity of information is important, but also improving the quality of the information you consume is important. In order to do that, you want to read the stuff written by great writers and thinkers. And I think this new app called Matter is really useful for that. It's still in beta, but it's really cool. Essentially, you can follow your favorite people and see their writing on the timeline, as well as what they're reading with their comments, which is a great way to discover new writers and the quality content. If you want to try it, you can get an invitation from the link in the description, but I think it's only available for iPhone for now. Anyways, I don't want to keep going on and on about new apps because that's going to lead to information overload, which is completely against the point of information diet. Speaking of information overload, emails have been always something that overwhelms me. I get lots of new emails from people and companies every day, and soon enough I have a big pile of unread emails. If you're like me, Sanebox might be able to help. Personally, I've been using an email app called Hey, which got really popular last year, but I'm really impressed with Sanebox because it can do pretty much everything that Hey can do, but also it has tons of nifty features. To simply put, Sanebox is an AI-powered email app. When you connect your emails to Sanebox, it will automatically analyze your inbox. Then it will remove distractions or irrelevant emails to another folder, so you can focus on truly important emails. But on top of that, it has more cool features. For example, it has this feature called Sane Black Hole, where you can drag annoying emails from senders so you don't have to hear from them again. Also, another feature called Sane Reminders, which lets you know if someone hasn't replied to your email by a certain date. And there are lots of cool advanced features in Sanebox. If you're interested, you can get a 14 days free trial from the link in the description, as well as $25 credit applied to your account. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and let me know what you think and your New Year's resolutions in the comment below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!